It is the best time of year, especially for self-care. There's a reason why they call fall cozy season. It's all about slowing down, a warm drink, and for me it means indulging in some of my favorite beauty products. I want to share with you all some products that Ulta Beauty has right now that I am loving for this season. Now, I really enjoy a great deep conditioning hair mask, and the Briogeo Vegan Honey Bear hair mask is great for damaged hair, and it even comes with a cute little honey bear shaped bottle that is sure to spark joy in your shower. Now, as temperatures drop, it's really important to keep your hair hydrated, so this is a great product to add into your routine. Another thing you want to add into your skincare routine this fall is vitamin C. It's really great when your skin can become dull to incorporate some vitamin C, and I love the Drunk Elephant C Firma Fresh Day Serum. And finally, the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream has been one of my favorite moisturizers for years. I think it is a fall must-have. Check out all of these amazing products and so much more at Ulta Beauty online and in-store. Ulta Beauty, the possibilities are beautiful.
Hello. Welcome to Fat Mascara. I'm Jess.
Hi, Jess. I'm Jen. Hello, everyone.
How's it going?
We're back.
Is it too annoying and late to say Happy New Year? I think it is. I don't like it after the 4th.
I did it on Friday with the listeners, so no, you're late. It's not Happy New Year. It's just January. It's cozy time.
Cozy time. Well, you know.
Peak cozy.
Oh, well, I mean, it's like there's not much going on between like January and April, is there?
No, we're snuggling, we're reading, we're trying beauty products, all that stuff. What are you getting into?
Listen, well, you know that I told you about that impulse buy that I had in like the last standing Barnes & Noble on the Upper West Side.
Yeah, but then I made you stop because I wanted to hear it live on the podcast. Go ahead, tell everyone.
So, you know.
This happens, by the way, when Jess and I are talking like as friends in real life. I'll be like, save it for the pod.
So I love to support print for obvious reasons. And I succumb to the $20 magazine. Sometimes it has to be done, okay?
Book binding, I hope.
Oh, it looks like a coffee table book. Thick, amazing stock, beautiful photography. I do think, and we talked about this. I think it was when we were asked about in an article, what do you think like is the future of Allure magazine? And Jen and I did not confer with one another, and we both landed on small run print, like high quality. Yes. So
what small run high quality print did you buy?
The title is called Bella Grace. And here's how it got me. I didn't even look at the title of the magazine. I just saw this beautiful photo of a smoky gray cat, like stretched out long, like vertically. Okay, so like top to bottom, and its like spine was against like the spine of the magazine, and it was all in like smoky blue grays. Like the art direction was really nice. Like the whole thing. By the way, it was a rainy day. And it was like the perfect rainy day.
Oh, wait, is it the cozy issue? I just pulled up their website. So
way to steal the story.
You did that to me last year.
It said the cozy issue. And like there was like a throw blanket, if I remember. The magazine's not in front of me, but the image was so impactful with the words and the mood I was in and the vibe outside. And I didn't even look at the price. I was just like, I'll take it. And I just like threw it on the counter. Yeah. And I stood in the store after I paid for it, I was like reading it in the store, and it was like all of these great ideas for being cozy. And I don't know, it was great. It was inspiring.
Have you seen their other issues?
No.
You need to get into this. This is like Jess is getting like, there's some coastal grandma going on. I'm not sure what else there's going on here. Oh, here we have a dog and a hat. Oh, a lot of fashion hats, flowers.
I'm not saying like this isn't going to give you like fashion inspo. This isn't cutting edge. No. Fashion and beauty ideas. But yeah, it's vibes. It's just vibes. But it had like great little, I think people go to print for like great little like cute, quick inspo ideas or just like a mood.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I don't know. It was a mood. It got me in the mood.
What is this reminding me of? Like, I don't know, it has a little bit of a nostalgia factor that's giving me like the whole imagery in their product. Anyway, you guys should check it out, Bella Grace. I think it's very Jess for our listeners that aren't shy.
I started downloading like more cozy
It's a little
playlists.
earnest for my liking.
Jen, all right, well, whatever, fine.
I didn't read it though. I'm not going to judge until I read it. I'm going to buy myself a copy.
It's $20. I'm just telling you.
That's fine. This woman is holding a strain of wheat in her hand, just one. And I'm there for that, Like, what's she going to do with that wheat?
Bake something. You're the
chef. Is she making bread?
You're the one who
cooks. Is she going to make us an adorable, tea cozy with it or like hang it up in her kitchen? I'm here for it. Listen, who am I to talk? I'm over here sipping my High Garden tea from Tennessee.
In a floral mug. Wearing a...
Do you remember one of our listeners raised a wand to High Garden teas? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Guys, of course, I went and got the Einstein tea, but then I just loved their whole vibe and it was really good. And longtime listeners will know I have interstitial cystitis. DM me if you have gotten chronic UTIs and you think they're UTIs and or you have IC and you don't know. I will take you through the whole journey. I should do a special podcast sometime about that.
You should do
anyway,
a Google Doc that you could share.
I should. Mm-hmm. The founder also has interstitial cystitis, so she makes a bladder relief tea. So I'm having a flare-up right now, so I've been sipping her bladder relief tea. It's delightful. I think it's helping. It might just be helping because it's making me drink a lot, but whatever. Cozy. This should be an article in Bella Grace.
I was about to say that Bella Grace would elevate this topic and put some mood lighting on it.
Yeah, they would.
Let's elevate this conversation.
You know what? You haven't come to the wrong place. You came to Fat Mascara. I feel like that's so look at us starting off the new year different. Your favorite beauty podcast. Here we are. We've got news to fill you in on. And I am so excited for this episode because finally Jess gets to give us a behind the scenes look at what she's been doing for the last almost a year now, right?
Yeah, it's been 8-9 months, which I think we've accomplished so much in such a short time. But yeah,
Moda Operandi hired her to literally start their beauty category. So she's been editing away. And every time she finds a product, she's been teasing me oh, I found this new thing or I have this other one. And, we're just going to wait until I can tell you about it for real. So finally that day is here where she's going to share with us after we do the news. She's going to share with us some of her top picks and just fill us in on what she's been into. Oh, I'm so excited.
Very excited to share about it. So that comes after our news.
Get your tea, get your strain of wheat, hold that in your mouth, and listen to us as we do Fat Mascara.
Let's hit it. Okay, I'm doing the news now, guys. I'm still laughing about Bella Grace and Jen's tea. All right.
I gave some more creative notes on it after we stopped recording.
All right. Okay, it's going to take me a minute to shake that one off. Okay. All right, so listen. By the way, I am late to the party. I finished over vacation White Lotus Season 1. All right? Sydney Sweeney's great, says Jessica Matlin 7 years later. She is now the face of Armani.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, she is the face of a fragrance called My Way, and this is a soon to be released perfume. It's got bergamot oil, orange blossom, enfleurage, and bitter orange oil from Egypt. And in a statement,
yes, please.
Yes, she said it's a very pretty bottle. It's pink and blue. It's very young and pretty. Sweeney said, "I could not be happier and prouder to represent Armani Beauty. This brand values inner beauty and provides high-quality products to bring out everyone's most authentic selves. My Way is a fresh fragrance that perfectly encapsulates so much of myself."
She definitely wrote that herself.
I know. My Way is a fresh fragrance that perfectly encapsulates, so conversational, so much of myself that I could share with others. Okay, so here's something that we know she really said. She told Arden Fanning at Vogue, "I remember growing up and wanting to find that one scent that was me. If someone smelled it, they would think of Sydney."
Oh, I do too. When I was younger, that was a signature was
what's
key
you?
For me.
Right.
Yeah.
So she said, when I tried My Way, I was like, holy moly, this is actually me. So, if you try this fragrance, this is something that she actually connects with and she actually wears. So good for her.
Also, there's not enough bitter orange in our lives. I just feel like Neroli needs to have a moment. It's not orange, you guys. It is green and bitter and dirty, like dirty, sexy orange. I can't even describe it, but it's like one of my favorite notes right now. So I need to get a bottle of that.
Jen, have you found a fragrance where you feel like it's totally you? Like if you had to wear one thing forever, it would be totally you?
Oh, God, no. No. Not at all.
Yeah.
I have for moods and moments in my life. So I have like my sexy date night. I have the one that reminds me of my wedding. Like I like to change them up because like then I get to smell them later and it's like revisiting with old friends.
Same.
You know?
I like the way you put that.
I do like when people I know have a signature fragrance. So I like when I hug them, it reminds me of them.
Yeah.
But no, you neither, right? Like I feel like.
Yeah, I think I've like moved away from that concept.
Yeah, but what I remember when I was a teen, I thought like for sure I was like, because everybody was wearing, blue gingham and I didn't want to be like everybody else. So I had to go over to the body shop instead of Bath and Body Works. You know what I'm saying?
That tracks. But yeah, I'm definitely a body shop over Bath and Body. Yeah.
And White Musk was me back then.
Oh, fabulous. Okay. So when I just skimmed this at first and I was like, eye roll. Actress Julie Bowen was starting a skincare line. I was like, what? Why do we need another skincare line from an actress? And then then I read properly. So smart. Actress Julie Bowen is starting a skincare line with another person, advertising veteran Jill Byron. They're filling a major gap in the marketplace, one for tween boys. Enter JB Scrub, and that's spelled Scrub, SKRUB.
I saw.
So
my boy's going to be a tween soon, and I was like, wait, I'm going to have to talk to him about pimples and skincare?
Well, Jen, I saw that because Jen and I were on the same email, and I was like, wait a second. What is a tween? So I Googled tween. Tweens are 8 to 12. So he's ready. No. He's ready for this now.
He's 8.
Yes,
you are not saying he's a tween.
He's a tween. So he's ready for this. So this is filling the gap in the marketplace for tweens. There really is, I'm just thinking in my mind, there's nothing for these tween boys. And the tagline is, in the battle against dirt, grime, stink, and funk, we reign supreme. So the branding is really age appropriate. It's like not sophisticated, but it's not like, for babies. It's primary colors, but like kind of reminds me like Nickelodeon, like, or at least when I was growing up, like Nickelodeon kind of colors, like brights, like clashing brights. And, there's a face wash, there's body wash, there's face pads that appear to have some kind of like oil absorbing.
He doesn't even need to wash his face at this point. It's just like when there's chocolate on it. And stepmom comes in with lick up the thumb and then a rub.
Yeah. But like you can't even get some of these kids to shower, Like
and especially as you get closer towards puberty, I could see this really being like
the dirt, the grime, the stink, and the funk. And these kids like they don't even. I was like these kids like I just remember being in school and all of a sudden the boys start to smell. And
I think it's also age dependent. When I think it's like an 8-year-old in some person's family might actually be ready for this, and an 8-year-old in another. Like it's all about when your body starts to change and that bacteria finds its way into places.
And you don't want to embarrass them by saying, "Hey, you need to use dads."
This makes it fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a sensitive topic with kids. So I think this is a really great idea. I'm shocked that brands haven't latched onto this earlier. So I think it's great. So that is what's going on with Julie Bowen. So enter JB Scrub. Okay, I just had to shout out new products from Jo Baker, the makeup artist. I think she's amazing. These are really cute. So if you don't follow Jo Baker, please do. She, I don't think there's needs to be so much new product in the world. We could talk about that in a few minutes when we talk about what I've been up to.
No.
I just, the churn wears Jen and I out, but this really, I thought was really cute. So Jo Baker is known for her really fun, colorful looks. I just find them really, they stand out. So she has a line called Bake Up.
Oh, this is reminding me of your Teen Vogue days, like when you did that rhinestoney poppy,
that's so
with the
funny.
stickers one time.
I was just thinking about that today. That's so funny.
Yeah.
I'd forgotten about it for a long time. And then I did a search because I was looking for Violette's email address. And she did that shoot. And I'd searched the email address and she'd written me about the shoot. And I was like, holy cow, that was really freaking... That was a cool shoot. Anyway, but yeah,
it was such a cool shoot.
Thank you. Long story short, she has these new things. They're called Palm Palettes, which is a cute name. And they come in pastel, neon, and primary. And they remind me, they're inspired by really just those kind of like set, the makeup artist like sets. So it's like pigments when you're on
Yeah, what's
set.
a palm palette?
They look like little ice cube trays or just like little pigment boxes that when you're on set and a makeup artist, they're not using. Often they're not using like the palettes that you and I would go buy at the department store or drugstore. They're using a professional palette that's packed with pigment. And
the Makeup Forever one that every makeup artist that's been on our show talks about, like the little boxes with little.
Yeah, they're clear like acrylic boxes. Yeah.
Got it.
And I just love how visual they are. I love how, playful and experimental they are. And I think there's just a really nice cohesion between what she does and how it's manifesting in product. I think it's cool.
Jess, is this a continuation of a trend you brought up in our Naughty and Nice episode? Let the experts do the innovating. Let the experts make the products. You called this out last year.
Did I say that?
We're seeing a shift. Yes, you did.
Yes, that's it's all happening, Jen. Exactly as I predicted. Yes. Okay. All right.
I don't know what you're doing over there. She sat on the mic. Okay. Continue.
Okay. All right. Anyway, last but not least, this is big. If you're paying close attention to the headlines the past couple of weeks, you probably know that the CES show happened, Consumer Electronics Show, right?
Oh, yes. I forgot to look into the beauty news out of it. Share it with me.
So L'Oreal always does something interesting. It doesn't always mean whatever they put out doesn't always mean that this is going to be the biggest thing on the shelves, for Christmas next year. But it's always setting a trend of what's happening in the world of beauty, whether it's customization or sun protection. A lot of cool innovations have come out and started a lot of conversations. Well, Jen, I feel like I'm very excited about this one because it hits on something that we've talked about a lot, which is inclusivity in terms of ability. So we had Terry Bryant from Guide Beauty on the show last year, and she talked about adaptive cosmetics. So her whole line was about making cosmetics being able to use them no matter what your physical ability. So L'Oreal came up with something called HAPTA. They're aware that an estimated 50 million people globally live with limited or fine motor skills. And HAPTA is something that's, by the way, this is under development. Again, this is not going to be on the shelves tomorrow. It's a handheld, ultra-precise, smart makeup applicator. And they worked on it with a company called Verily, which is a research company. And you're able to stabilize and level utensils to give people the ability to use different tools. So the easiest way to describe it is a tool that allows you to use another tool. So I saw a picture of it, and it was a tool that allowed you to put a lipstick in this tool and then be able to maneuver the lipstick easily. So the first way they're going to use the first way they're going to develop the tool, or the first practical application, is going to be with Lancome. They're going to pilot it with Lancome in 2023, and then they're going to follow that with additional makeup applications in the future.
I love this. I wonder if HAPTA comes from haptic, because you're using touch feedback and things. I cannot wait until they let people start trying this to see what people think. The L'Oreal lab is cool. All right. We're going to be done with the news, but there's another headline, a Moda Operandi headline. So we'll meet you on the other side of the ads to talk about that.
It is the best time of year, especially for self-care. There's a reason why they call fall cozy season. It's all about slowing down, a warm drink, and for me, it means indulging in some of my favorite beauty products. I want to share with you all some products that Ulta Beauty has right now that I am loving for this season. Now, I really enjoy a great deep conditioning hair mask, and the Briogeo Vegan Honey Bear hair mask is great for damaged hair, and it even comes with a cute little honey bear shaped bottle that is sure to spark joy in your shower. Now, as temperatures drop, it's really important to keep your hair hydrated, so this is a great product to add into your routine. Another thing you want to add into your skincare routine this fall is vitamin C. It's really great when your skin can become dull to incorporate some vitamin C, and I love the Drunk Elephant C Firma Fresh Day Serum. And finally, the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream has been one of my favorite moisturizers for years. I think it is a fall must-have. Check out all of these amazing products and so much more at Ulta Beauty online and in-store. Ulta Beauty, the possibilities are beautiful.
Most of you have probably heard us sing the praises of Prose, the world's most personalized hair care. When you switch to a custom routine from Prose, it's one of the best things that you can do for your hair, and the results you see just keep on getting better.
That is absolutely true, especially as the seasons change. How many times in the last couple of weeks, you're probably sick of us talking about like it's winter here in the Northern Hemisphere. Everything is drier, like everything. The coolest thing about Prose hair care is that you don't just take the quiz once and then get the shampoo sent to you without like ever addressing it again. They have this special tool. It is called the Prose Review and Refine tool. So every time you order a new shampoo, conditioner, hair mask, you could tweak your formula if you want to. For me, the really cool thing is I can add moisture in the winter, but keep the same fragrance that I love. You know how sometimes when you have to change up your shampoo and conditioner and you get to really love a fragrance of one, then you need a different formula? This is like you can have your personalized formula that you love and just like adjust here and there if need be. Let's say you move, new year. Maybe you got a new job, you're moving across the country and all of a sudden you're in a different environment. Where you live, the zip code you live in affects your hair, and Prose knows that. And they add that all in when they're making your custom shampoos, conditioners, and hair mask. Do not sleep on the hair mask. It is excellent. Best of all, I love that they're B Corp, carbon neutral certified. And if you're not 100% positive it's the best hair care you ever had, they'll take their products back, no question asked. Even though they're customized, you can return them. So you feel safe buying from them.
Prose is the healthy hair regimen with your name all over it. Take your free in-depth hair consultation and get 15% off your first order today. Go to prose.com/mascara. That's prose.com/mascara for your free in-depth hair consultation and 15% off.
Okay, everyone. So now, Jen, it's time for the big reveal. I can finally tell you like what I've been working on.
So top secret over there.
I know,
Moda.
so top secret. So listen, guys, if you're new to the pod, you might not have known that like in May, I started working at Moda Operandi. And maybe for those of you who like have hung out with us for a little bit, you may or may not, I don't know how much you guys know, but basically I was an editorial for almost all my life. And then I took a leap and it was amazing. And I moved over to Moda Operandi, which is a luxury retailer, mostly in fashion, to head up their beauty business. And it's amazing opportunity. So basically, just like quick, sketch, Moda has mostly been in fashion. And what they do, so go online right now, like go. So you can
wait till we're done talking.
Huh? Oh yeah, wait till we're done talking. So go check out Moda if you're not familiar. So what Moda does is they sell mostly fashion, home, and fine jewelry up until now, like up until basically like yesterday. And their whole thing, which was to me very attractive, is doing a mix, like basically an edit of emerging designers and established designers. But it's like they're really known for being a platform for emerging designers and like making, this really special mix and putting them on the same platform and like talking about them in the same breath, which is really rare for a retailer. And also, by the way, it was started by a former editor. So I got to go over there and create my dream curation of luxury beauty products and work with a top team to really create this like beautiful shop for people who are like super discerning about what they want in beauty. So it launched yesterday. It's iterative. This is just the beginning. This is just my starting lineup, but it's been really cool.
Wait, what does iterative mean? I don't know that word.
Like it's going to be changing. This is just the beginning.
Multiple iterations. Iterative.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
This is just like the start of the journey.
Give us the pics. Give us the pics.
Give us the pics. Okay. So, I mean, this is like the pics of the pics. This is like, for me to nail down my favorites just for Moda was rough. So then for me to like mention some of my favorites on Fat Mascara is even harder. But
everybody, fam, you hear that? We are getting the highlights of the highlights.
And it's hard because
with Jess's BTS commentary. Hit us with the all-stars, Jess.
This is what's hard because also like so many of the products are from folks who you guys already know. Like you guys have heard their stories. You know what their favorite products are. So many of the products are from like Fat Mascara, Razor Wands. My whole philosophy for Moda is all about heroes and hidden gems. Like, by the way, that's like
hidden gems.
Hidden gem. Oh my God, I just totally did a gem. A hidden gem.
Julia Fox.
You're not going to find everything. Like, P.S. if you're going to log on and be like, oh, I thought I was going to see everything. I thought I was going to see like a product dump and like be able to find like 45 different eye creams. Like, you're not going to find it, hon. Like, Jen and I talk about this all the time.
No, you did the work for us.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to see, like, as an editor, I don't want to see like the world like on a plate. Like, it's too much. It's too much. Like, Jen and I talk about this all the time. It's like, there's too much. So
curate it for us.
Okay. So anyway, you asked me for like my faves. So the first one, noticing some consistency here, is Amaya. I like lose my mind for her. Jen and I know we talked about this like in the summer.
Well, which product though? She has several now. What's the highlight? Give it to us.
I didn't exactly curate.
And everybody knows you have to stop. Everybody knows this doesn't mean you don't like the other products or whatever. Just what's the best of the best.
With Isame, I didn't really curate so much, okay?
You put the whole line. All right, the whole line's on there.
Yeah, okay. She doesn't have a lot of products. And
it was already curated.
She did the curating for you.
Which product, can I ask though, what have you been using again and again that you keep going back to from her line?
From her, she has this amazing serum from her like BDSM line, your industrial collection. Sorry, that's what she calls it. But that beautiful like glaze, it's like a skin glaze, the serum. Yes. So I love that serum. But we also have a pre-sale on the Wild Star palette, which is freaking gorgeous. It's just like, this reminds me of like the Versace palette that I reference like 3 times a year from like the late 90s. It's so fabulous. It's just like, so like, I hate the word bling, but it's like so blinged out, so fab.
Is it eyeshadows?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Bastien is, if you know, Bastien is one of the world's most sought after medical pedicurists. And you know how Jen and I feel about a medi-pedi.
When I got a medi-pedi from him, he's also kind of handsome.
Oh, he's very handsome.
Remembering correctly.
I felt like handsome.
A Swiss ski instructor had come to caress my feet, and he was so all business. But I felt like a little bit like, I just felt weird having like a really handsome guy do my feet.
He's very handsome.
But he had this foot file that I loved. I don't know. So what's Moda got from Bastien?
We have, we have the pedicure cream. We have the hand cream. We have the nail cream. We have like what he calls the girly cream, which is like a little like a nail cream, cuticle cream. We have the buffer. We have
the buffer. That's what it was. The buffer.
We have the like the scrub for your feet. We've got a lot of beautiful products from his collection, and I'm really proud to say that we have the exclusive outside of his own distribution. So this was like a major coup for us, and I'm really excited. And he's such a gentleman. He's so charming. He's been lovely to work with. Then I'm also, Jen, this one I thought of you immediately because I know you share my same passion for this, the Cydia hand scrub.
Oh, I said, watch out, Aesop. Oh my God, I love it. I love how it looks in my bathroom.
Chic.
I love the little nubbies.
You didn't know you needed a hand scrub, but you do.
You do need a hand scrub.
You need a hand scrub. And one that's easy to use. You just have to pump it. You don't have to like open up something and then squish it. And it's just like pump, scrub, easy rinse. There isn't a bunch of crap like stuck in your ring. It's just like really easy and so silky. And the way your hands feel after, it's like a pick-me-up. It's just like a small pick-me-up. And you can use hand cream after. I mean, that's nice to do that, but it just feels so good. And they give you a generous amount. I like the pump. I just think everything from like top to bottom is done well there. Okay, then
I see a theme emerging. You're not just,
What?
you're giving us the parts that we maybe haven't paid attention to. We are getting foot stuff. We're getting a hand scrub. It's like, why not bring the luxury like below the chin?
There's a lot of moisture. Yeah, there's a lot of moisture. Okay.
Well, this is your picks of the picks. So yeah.
Yes. Okay. Regime de Fleur, Little Flower. This is the fragrance I was wearing on my birthday.
Finally, it smells so good. And you would not even tell me about it. She was like you'd think it was like
so
state
crazy.
secrets over there at Moda. Okay, tell me about the scent you were wearing.
I get really nerdy about like stuff like this sometimes. You know, I get.
But it's me. I wasn't going to like give away the secret. Now we can finally know. Okay, Regime de Fleur.
You know how I am with this stuff. I'm like a Virgo.
Yeah.
Okay. So Regime de Fleur, Little Flower. This brand Regime de Fleur, I've discovered only in like the past couple of years. It is such a gorgeous brand. The perfumer is so talented, and it's annoying because she's like multi-talented. She was like an artist before, did like films, and it's like, okay, now I'm doing fragrance. And like she did fragrance. You have to like talk to her. Like you need to like have her on, because when she was describing her trajectory to me, I had my jaw on the floor. It was like just like talent after talent after talent. And then she drops a bunch of fragrances and they're all good. Like when the
Wait,
box,
tell me about Little Flower though, because I was so confused by it. Because like it had the vibe of a floral, but I was like, but it's not floral. Like I almost would wear it. Like what is going on in that
Yes,
scent?
it has like a tartness to it, and it also has a woodsiness to it. So I should probably know the notes all offhand, but I don't, which is bad. But let's just say it's a floral that Jen Sullivan will wear, and also it was created by Chloe Sevigny, which kind of says it all. It's like I think Chloe wore it to her wedding.
That.
Yeah, it's created by Chloe Sevigny.
Oh my God,
So
coolest wedding of like 2020 or
yeah.
whatever, up in Connecticut with like smoking ciggies with Chloe and like a floral. It's like sexy old fashioned floral that isn't like bright and fun. It's like,
and it has
I'll meet you
major
in the bathroom
stank.
when we'll talk about things.
Yeah.
Right?
It just has, it's like a curious floral. It's a curious floral.
I almost said when I was going to describe it to people, I was going to be like, it made me go twice because I was like, wait, what's happening? Because it's a disconnect because there's floral, but then these other notes read not floral, and it sort of makes your brain have to work a little bit overtime in the best way possible.
Damn. Boom.
Hire me, Moda.
I love it. So yeah, this is, and the bottle is awesome. It's very sculptural. So if you have it on your desk or your dresser, people will pick it up. They'll want to know more. Like, I'm not saying that people are getting a fragrance bottle for other people, but you know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's gorgeous. It's very old school. And then,
an objet.
Yes, that's a good word. And then last but not least, remember I was saying like the heroes and hidden gems? This is a product that I have had in every apartment I've ever lived in, from that like shit box on Avenue B to like, you know, where I live now. Okay.
Wait, when did you live on Avenue B? What year?
2005 to 2007. Or 2004.
Do you know I lived on Avenue C in 2005 and 6? Did we ever talk about this?
No.
Were we neighbors and didn't even realize it?
I guess so. Maybe we got an offline about
that was back when they called it Alphabet City, which I don't think anybody calls anymore.
They don't call it Alphabet City anymore?
I haven't heard it in a while. Okay, what is the product that was in every apartment Jessica Matlin has ever had?
Tracy Martin exfoliating mask.
I've never heard you talk about this. Bring me over into the cult. Tell me everything.
Wait a second. Did you use this or do you not use this?
I don't know.
The enzyme exfoliating mask? The blue one?
Okay, I do know it. And you have talked about it. Continue.
It's like one and done. It does the job. People don't I feel like when it came out, people talked about it a lot. But then
with the gold cap, yes.
Yeah, gold cap, blue. It's kind of spongy texture. But then it's like other masks have come and gone. But this guy will always will never do you wrong. You put it on before you need to go somewhere. It hardens, and then you wash it off I like to take it off with a washcloth, and your skin looks better. It's like the date that
I want to go to Moda Operandi and click on these products and have a little bubble of Jess pop up and just a video of just buy it.
Can I put in a tech request with Jeremy for that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
You tell me. It's your company.
Okay, well, I'll talk to Jeremy. I'm sure he'll love that.
I absolutely know what it is now that you mentioned. I'm sorry, I didn't recognize right away the name.
But it's it's a stand-up guy.
It's a hidden gem. More people need to get on board.
It's a hero because it's won 95 awards.
Oh, sorry, this was a hero, not a hidden gem.
But you know what? It's a hero. It's it can be both.
Okay, there you go.
It's like some of these, like it's a hidden gem to some people. It's a hero to me.
I like that.
So anyway, I'm very proud of our curation. I'm proud of the work everyone's done. I'm proud of what we've been able to achieve in under a year. It's been a lot of work in under a year.
Can
but
I
I'm
just
really proud
request
of what we've
now
done.
going forward, since your whole job is about defining new products and whatever, and she kept finding these things, and it would be raise a wand time, and she wouldn't be able to say it because it wasn't available in the United States yet on Moda. Going forward, can we get the gems more regularly, please?
Yes, now that it's like no longer a secret.
Thank you. All right, that's all.
But gems in development will not be public until they're on Moda. Gems
Right,
in
and that also
development.
might annoy people anyway because they wouldn't be able to buy it yet. But I love this edit. I want one of each. Thank you.
you very much for your patience with me. Okay, that was a lot of product, a lot of talking. So I'm going to let Megan from Philadelphia take over now. Megan, time to raise a wand.
Hi, Jen and Jess. This is Megan from Philadelphia calling with a raise a wand for a small, female-founded brand and a recommendation specifically for Jess. Several weeks ago, you mentioned the discontinuation of Urban Decay's glitter nail polish, which I think many of us slightly older millennials remember fondly. I love glitter nail polish, and I struggle to find one that has good staying power and looks as good in the bottle as it does on your nails. I Love Nail Polish brand, or ILNP, has dozens of shades, incredible staying power, and dense color. The swatch on your nails looks exactly like the color in the bottle. I think the closest color to litter is probably their topper called My Private Rainbow, but if that doesn't work, they have 14 other silver shades for you to try. My personal favorite is a pinky beige neutral called Birthday Suit. Ladies, thank you for all you do. Love the pod.
Megan, that was awesome. I have to say, I can't wait to go pick this up. I feel like this will fill the litter-shaped void in my heart.
I know. Isn't that sweet that she
That's
did
really
homework
sweet.
for you?
That was really
I
sweet
love
of
it.
her.
I love it. So I'm still going to be cycling through, guys, your homework from last year because there are so many good, small, independently owned, founder-created products that you called out to us when you shared your Raise a Wand. So I still have a couple more. So for the month of January, you knew this was coming. You know us well. We're dry. Our hair is very dry. Hair masks.
Brittle.
Give me your hair masks. Give me your hair oils. Give me your hair moisture. No matter your hair texture, all hair textures welcome. Tell us your hair texture when you raise a wand too. And you know how to do that. info@fatmascara.com or call us 646-481-8182. Jess, I just feel like you've seeded your raise a wands because you just raised a wand
Like
to
45 products.
27 uncut gems. Oh, wait, I mean,
Gems.
wait.
Did I really say heroes
what?
and hidden gems? Heroes and
Hidden gems.
hidden gems. Heroes and hidden gems.
I need to get that out of my head. Otherwise, I'm going to like go to like the launch of Moda and be going around like, I love how Jess found all the uncut gems.
heroes and hidden gems.
Heroes and hidden gems.
I will own that. I'll own if I said it like that.
You didn't. You definitely didn't.
Okay.
I'll raise a wand though, because you just raised so many. I know I don't talk about serums that often because I don't like to experiment with skincare all that often because I have sensitive rosacea prone skin. I have a moisture serum that will knock your freaking socks off. It does not have hyaluronic acid, as we all know, makes me a little sensitive, but yet manages to be super, super moisturizing. It's Dr. Loretta Intense Replenishing Serum. What magical dewdrops from elves are in this? I couldn't tell you. I'm actually still doing research on this because I truly don't understand why it's working so well for me. And, you know, you can't tell a lot from an ingredient label list without the help of a chemist who can sometimes help. But I am telling you this stuff, it's almost the texture of John Freeze Frizzy's serum from back in the day, but a little bit more viscous, which scares the hell out of you, right?
Yeah.
The thought of putting that on your face.
Yeah.
Yet it sinks right in and leaves you like super moisturized. I top it still with moisturizer because I'm really dry anyway, but it is so nice under makeup. It has slip for like maybe, I'd say 2 to 3 minutes. So wait a second before you put makeup on. But I don't care how dry you are, like eczema, psoriasis, whatever, like, or just like that texture that comes in the winter where you're like, I didn't have that texture before, whether it's a line or a little patch. This stuff is so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. And when have you ever heard me get excited about like
It's been a while.
serum?
It's been a minute. Yeah.
Right? Dr. Loretta Intense Replenishing Serum. So I put it on the morning and night, but like would be good before your beauty sleep. Just saying. If you don't like that feeling of being extra hydrated, you could do it at night. I'm just hydrated thinking about it. What are we going to get our beauty sleep? We're going to put on our Bastion like foot cream, scrub our hands with Cydia, lay down in a bed.
Cozy comforter.
Until Friday.
I'll see you then.
When our next episode drops. Okay, see you then.
We hope you enjoyed the show.
It's your reviews and feedback that help us make the podcast even better. Head over to iTunes to rate and review us, or email your thoughts to info@fatmascara.com.
We also want to answer your beauty questions and hear what products you love. To share a Razor Wand product review or to ask a beauty question, email us at info@fatmascara.
If you send it as a voice memo file, we can even share your voice on the podcast. You can also do that by leaving us a voice message. Our phone number in the United States is 646-481-8182.
Thanks so much for listening.
Most of you have probably heard us sing the praises of Prose, the world's most personalized hair care. When you switch to a custom routine from Prose, it's one of the best things that you can do for your hair, and the results you see just keep on getting better. That is absolutely true, especially as the seasons change. How many times in the last couple of weeks, you're probably sick of us talking about like it's winter here in the Northern Hemisphere. Everything is drier, like everything. The coolest thing about Prose hair care is that you don't just take the quiz once and then get the shampoo sent to you without like ever addressing it again. They have this special tool. It is called the Prose Review and Refine tool. So every time you order a new shampoo, conditioner, hair mask, you could tweak your formula if you want to. For me, the really cool thing is I can add moisture in the winter, but keep the same fragrance that I love. You know how sometimes when you have to change up your shampoo and conditioner and you get to really love a fragrance of one, then you need a different formula? This is like you can have your personalized formula that you love and just like adjust here and there if need be. Let's say you move, new year. Maybe you got a new job, you're moving across the country and all of a sudden you're in a different environment. Where you live, the zip code you live in affects your hair, and Prose knows that. And they add that all in when they're making your custom shampoos, conditioners, and hair mask. Do not sleep on the hair mask. It is excellent. Best of all, I love that they're B Corp, carbon neutral certified. And if you're not 100% positive it's the best hair care you ever had, they'll take their products back, no question asked. Even though they're customized, you can return them, so you feel safe buying from them. Prose is the healthy hair regimen with your name all over it. Take your free in-depth hair consultation and get 15% off your first order today. Go to prose.com/mascara. That's prose.com/mascara for your free in-depth hair consultation and 15% off.
It is the best time of year, especially for self-care. There's a reason why they call fall cozy season. It's all about slowing down, a warm drink, and for me, it means indulging in some of my favorite beauty products. I want to share with you all some products that Ulta Beauty has right now that I am loving for this season. Now, I really enjoy a great deep conditioning hair mask, and the Briogeo Vegan Honey Bear hair mask is great for damaged hair, and it even comes with a cute little honey bear shaped bottle that is sure to spark joy in your shower. Now, as temperatures drop, it's really important to keep your hair hydrated, so this is a great product to add into your routine. Another thing you want to add into your skincare routine this fall is vitamin C. It's really great when your skin can become dull to incorporate some vitamin C, and I love the Drunk Elephant C Firma Fresh Day Serum. And finally, the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream has been one of my favorite moisturizers for years. I think it is a fall must-have. Check out all of these amazing products and so much more at Ulta Beauty online and in-store. Ulta Beauty, the possibilities are beautiful.